time again. Here we go. Delicious. As promised, I'm going to give this chocolate drops another go. I'm not going to make buttons, but I'm instead going to make drops, I guess. I'm going to use like a little ice cube tray, which I'm going to show you in a second. But first we have to make our mixture. You will need the chocolate protein powder and coconut oil. As we are currently in the middle of a heat wave, my coconut oil is like water. We're going to give it a go anyway and see how it goes. First we're going to use a scoop and a bit of the chocolate protein powder. So that's a scoop and a bit, practically 2 scoops. You need to use coconut oil. My oil is pretty liquidy because it's normally quite thicker than this, but during this heat wave it's practically turned into coconut water. So I'm not sure how many spoonfuls you need, like teaspoons, but we're going to kind of put in enough to make a bit of a paste. Okay, so I used about 6 teaspoons, so it's quite pasty now. Evenly distribute into what I think will be a better idea than the last, because these are rubbery silicone ice cube trays. We'll be able to pop them out once they harden, so let's see. So these are now evenly distributed in the ice cube tray, or ice ball tray, I don't know what you call it. Pop them in the fridge for a little while and we'll see how they get on. They already look better than my attempt at the buttons last time. Okay, so half an hour in the fridge and they are solid. So now hopefully I'll just be able to pop them out into a little bowl. Little chocolate drops. There you go. So chocolate drops to satisfy your chocolate craving. End of week 2 on the scales. You know the drill by now. I am naked. Let's just see how much I have lost. 19.10.5. So not a huge loss from last week. I think that's only about £2. I lost just over £2 this week, which isn't as much as I lost last week, because last week I lost £11. It was more of like the first week drop. It's not a weight loss program. It's a healthy living plan. Really do feel more healthier than I did before. I don't miss takeaways and things like that. I think it's good that when you think about takeaways, you think it's bad, it's naughty. You almost have a sense of guilt when you think about like getting a McDonald's or something like that. I do miss cheese though. I will try to incorporate exercise into this week, because even though it's not a weight loss program, I do want to lose as much as weight as possible by doing this healthy plan, especially with my holiday next month, as long as Boris doesn't quarantine Greece. I still have, I still miss chocolate, but with the successful chocolate drops that I made earlier, I'm going to have a little snack if I feel like a bit of a chocolate craving. I'm not going to eat them all in one go because I just have to make more, and that's just defeating the point by constantly. I might as well just use the whole bag of chocolate protein and make chocolate drops. So no. So this week I'm going to start the body cleanse part of the plan. So you have body cleanse, you drink it throughout the day. I'll let you know the taste. Nothing can be worse than the greens balance. Even though I do feel healthier after that, it's absolutely vile for me anyway. Here's to week 3. I'm going to try and lose more than just £2 this week by, as I say, incorporating exercise into it. Probably lay off as much ham as I've been eating. I'm sorry if I look like an absolute sweaty mess today. Heat wave is still going on and it does not bode well for me. I know I kind of repeat myself from last week, but I kind of feel that as each week goes, it's going to be a similar sort of feeling that I get, but I've got more of a get up and go attitude. I keep saying to my wife, can we go for a walk somewhere? We've just come back from Canvey Island for a nice walk along the beach. Got a bit wet. My wife and her sister and the in-laws got fish and chips, and it was absolute torture for me, because what more is there to eat when you go to the seaside and have fish and chips and hot donuts? I didn't cave, didn't even have a chip, although I just wanted to suck on one, but I didn't. Healthy living, week 3. See you then.